Yo, what's up? Okay, I'm so excited. I'm excited for this video. It's gonna be fun. Yo guys, what's up? Cherie here, and today we're gonna be doing a little bit different of a video. I literally just came up with this type of series idea like a few days ago, and I decided to put it into practice tonight. It's a Friday night. I'm just like chilling at home. I'm getting ready to upload a video that I'm very, very excited about, so you can actually go check it out. It'll be up here, one of these places. And I'm about to upload that video. So I'm not like going out or doing anything. Some Fridays I go out, some Fridays I'm just like chilling at home, uploading a video or filming a video like I'm doing now. But I thought it would be fun to start posting some videos that are just like more chill and just at home, me like doing something like, for example, taking a personality test, like I'll be doing tonight, or to just like have more sit down chatty videos. And I want to try to post these like every so often, just because it's like a different pace, a different vibe, and you could kind of get to know me a little bit more, so I think that could be fun. I don't know. Today I will be taking the MBTI test. And you might be thinking like, why are you taking the MBTI test? Sure, you've already taken it. I have. Those of you who follow me on Instagram especially know my MBTI. And those of you who've watched some of my videos probably know because I've mentioned it in a few videos. But let me explain why I want to take it for you guys right now. A little background info as to why I'm filming this video right now. First of all, I think it might be really interesting for you guys to see like how I answer the questions, because I feel like it's gonna be interesting. I don't know, I like seeing people do this. Second thing is, I was just talking to one of my friends when we were messaging, and we were trying to figure out if he's ENTJ or ENFJ, and usually like it's really easy to distinguish those two, but with him, and like we've been friends for years, and so like with him I'm like really trying to figure it out, and so I was just like really getting into MBTI stuff today. Yeah, I was just like thinking about that a lot today, and I was like, you know, it'd be fun to just like retake the Myers-Briggs type indicator. Is that what MBTI means? I think so. If you guys don't know what MBTI is, it's basically there are 16 personalities. There's a guy, I don't even know, the scientist guy came up with this, so it's all based off of science. Are the tests online really based off of science? Probably not, and they're probably not very reliable. But yeah, it's basically where there are 16 different types of personality. Yeah, I'm not explaining this well, which is funny because I'm actually known at like church and my friend group and at work to be like the MBTI expert. It's become very popular in Korea nowadays, actually, MBTI. Like everybody knows MBTI. It's like a major thing here in Korea, so that's another reason I thought it would be fun to do this, since my channel is more like kind of about Korea, me in Korea, my life here. And so it's good to know your MBTI type before you come here, because you might get asked it. So yeah. Anyways, that's the background info that I'm gonna give you. But now we're gonna go in and take the test. I have my laptop right here, so I'm just gonna look up the test and we're gonna go through the answers together. So you guys can actually see like how I answer each question. I kind of found that really interesting, so hopefully you guys will find it interesting too. I just go to 16personalities.com. I know that's probably not the most accurate test, but it's the one that I like the most. I've taken it a lot. So let's just go ahead and get started with the test. Let's see what I end up getting. Question number 1, you regularly make new friends. I would say a middle agree, because like, I think just because of like YouTube and stuff, I regularly do meet new people and like I hang out with a lot of new people. So, but I think it's just because of YouTube, like I'm actually kind of shy. Like I think I'm extroverted, but I'm shy. So when it comes to like actually going out and meeting new people, it's hard. It's more just like because of my profession and my friends that has me meeting new people. Anyways, next question. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Like me and MBTI, looking into that. Yes, I'm gonna give a strong agree for that. Next, seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Yes. Have you ever watched a movie with me that's sad? I will cry so hard. Yeah, next question. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Disagree, a hard disagree. I never do that, and I probably should, but I don't. Naturally, I don't, like just knowing me. Next, usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I would say for this, I'm actually will agree, like I'm pretty good in like when things are suddenly very stressful, I'm really good at just being like, oh yeah, I got this. Next, at social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. I'm gonna give that one a slight agree, because like I hate small talk. Like I hate small talk, and a lot of times when you meet new people, you have to small talk. And so if I'm at a party with friends, I will most likely just stick to them because we can talk about really interesting things. But if I do see somebody that looks interesting, I'll be like, oh, I kind of want to talk to them, and I'll go talk to them. Next, you prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Hard disagree. I'm literally working on like 4 YouTube videos right now. So yeah, that is not the case for me. Next, you are very sentimental. Let's say it together. Agree. I'm very sentimental. Next, do you like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists? I don't like to do it, but I know that it's necessary. Like right now in my life, like I'm always checking my calendar on my laptop just so I can make sure I know what I'm doing, but I don't like having to do that. But I kind of been forced to do it. So I don't know if I should do like a small agree or a small disagree. Maybe a small disagree, because honestly, I really don't like doing it. I just do it because I have to. Yeah, and I see the benefit in it, but I don't like doing it. So I guess small disagree, I don't know. Next, even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. I'm gonna say a middle agree, because it is very true in certain situations. I think with YouTube, if I make mistakes, I'm like, oh, that's fine. We're fine, like I'll be okay. But at work specifically, where there's like, you know, a boss and stuff like that, when I make a small mistake, I'm literally like, I'm the worst teacher in the world. I feel terrible. So yeah, this is a weakness of mine, but I do want to learn how to take criticism better. But naturally, like, yeah, like when I make a mistake or when something like that happens, I doubt myself and my abilities. It's true. Next question. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation? No, I actually disagree with this. That's probably a different answer than you expected, because I seem very like open to talk to anybody and just going up to anybody. But like I've said before, I really think I'm like a shy extrovert. Like I love talking to people and meeting new people, but I get really nervous to go talk to them. I'm like, what if they don't want to talk to me? Like, what if I'm annoying them? I don't know. Like, I just start to overthink all of that. But I do like to go talk and meet new people, but it's really hard for me to do it. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing it. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative work. So I'm gonna middle disagree on that, because I do like discussing it. Not like over discussing, but I do like deep discussion like that. Next, you are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. This is a middle disagree. It used to be full disagree, but I've learned that my head can be smart, but I always usually base my decisions on what my heart is telling me. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. I hardcore agree with that. Very much so. I like being in charge of my own schedule and just doing what I feel like with my random sparks of motivation. Yes. Do you really worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet? That is a hard disagree. I really want to make a good impression. I want to be liked. I want people to like me. So yeah. Next, do you enjoy participating in group activities? Middle agree. Yes, I do. It just depends on the group. It depends on if I like the people in the group or not, or if they give me good energy or not. Next, do you like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending? No, give me a solid good ending. Next, your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I'm gonna full disagree on this, which might be contrary to what people might think of me, but I don't know. I want to accomplish great things. And a lot of that does include helping people. Like, it does. That's part of the reason why I do YouTube. Like, I love talking to you guys and helping you guys out with your own problems. And I do like inspiring people a lot. Like, I really do like helping people, and that gives me a lot of joy and satisfaction, especially like with my students and everything. But I think like for the most part, like, no, like my own accomplishment, when I accomplished something really like great, like when I came to create something, it felt really good and I was very proud of myself. I mean, maybe I'll do a middle disagree, but like, yeah, my happiness comes more from my own accomplishments and helping others. Which is just me being honest. I'm sure some of you guys are the same way that I am. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Hard agree with that. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worst. Middle disagree. Middle disagree. I've become a lot more realistic these days, but I still usually think that things will turn out for the better than the worst. Next, do you avoid leadership roles in group settings? Disagree. I actually kind of like being the leader. It's kind of fun. There was this like one church event. It was like a huge thing, and I was put into like this group, and in the group chat they were like, okay, we need a group leader. Nobody was saying anything. I was like, I'll do it. So I volunteered to be the leader. I don't really know anything that's going on. Like during that thing, the church thing with my group, I had no idea what was going on, but I made a very charismatic leader, I think. Even though I didn't know what was going on at all, and things worked out in the end. That's what's important. You're definitely not an artistic type of person. Disagree. I do YouTube. That's honestly an art form in my opinion, video creation, so I think I am artistic. Next, do you think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? I actually agree with this. Overall, generally in the world, I think it is important to focus on rationality rather than feelings. overall it's important to be rational. With me in my own personal life, I think more feeling, I guess, more relying on my feelings. But I would say overall in the world, I think it would be a better place if people relied on rationality. I think generally it's really hard because there's like this like gray line there, but I think when it comes to a lot of intense world matters, rationality. So yeah. Next, you prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I still have to do things on my to-do list tonight, but I'm filming a video, so I think that and this is just for fun, so I'm gonna say disagree. Do you enjoy watching people argue? If it's about interesting stuff, yes, but like if it's just about like feelings and like stuff like that, it's a no. So I'm not sure how to, I'm gonna say just small disagree, yeah. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Disagree. It depends on the situation, so I'm doing a middle disagree. Next, your mood can change very quickly. Hardcore agree. Next, you lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. I do middle disagree. I try to understand everybody's level that I'm working with. Next, you often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Agree. One of my favorite stories from when I was in college was like, I was in this ethnography class, which is it's an anthropology class. We got to choose something to study basically and like write notes about it and all of that. And like, I chose this one organization on my campus and I just like studied them with their permission. I had to put all my notes into like some like final paper that was like 10 pages long, like double space 10 pages. So I had to sort through all the notes that I took, everything that I listened to and recorded and all of that. And I had to make like an ethnography report, I think is what it was. Yeah, and it was due at like midnight. Okay, this was finals week. It was due like at midnight. And I started that ethnography report at like 9:30 p.m. I submitted it a few minutes before midnight and I got an A on it. So I am very good at doing things at the last possible moment. It's kind of stressful, especially if other people are involved, but I do get things done and I actually do them well for the most part. So yeah, that's hard agree from me. Next, you've always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. I think because I'm really religious, like, and my religion and beliefs are a really big part of me, I'm gonna do hard agree. You usually prefer to be around others than on your own. This is hard because I do love being around people, but I also need my alone time. But I actually, like I do love being around people though. I do like it, so I'll do a middle agree. Next, you become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Hard disagree because I love deep discussions, man. I hate that small talk. Talk to me about any theories and stuff and I'm like so into it. Next, you find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I don't think it's easy to empathize with someone who has very different experiences, but I want to say that I have good empathy and hopefully that's what the question is asking. So I'm gonna do a small agree with that. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Agree. Next, you rarely second guess the choices that you have made. I'm gonna do a small disagree. Next, after a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. I'm gonna give a middle agree with that. I love going out and meeting people. Like, I get so energized, I feel really good. And usually have a good time, especially if it's like people that I really love and care about and like that I'm really good friends with. So yeah, I don't like to go like clubbing or anything like that, but I do really like hanging out with like small groups of people and like going to events and stuff. 60% of the way through. You enjoy going to art museums. I'll get a small agree. I do like art museums, but if I'm there for too long, I will get a headache. It's weird, but I do like going, especially if it's like modern art. I don't know, I think art's very interesting. But not too much. Yes. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Hard disagree. Next, you like to have a to-do list for each day. Disagree. You rarely feel insecure. I've gotten so much better at not feeling insecure as the years have gone on, but rarely do I rarely feel insecure. I'm gonna do a small disagree. Not that I always feel insecure, but I think it might be lying for me to say that I do rarely feel insecure. I don't know. This one's hard. This one's very hard. Next, you avoid making phone calls. Yes, I do avoid making phone calls if it's with people who are my friends. My friends, like, you can call me anytime and I'll answer. But like calling like the bank or calling like a company or something like that, I hate doing that. I avoid it at all costs. Next, you often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. I don't spend like a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from my own, but I do try. I think it's interesting. So I'll do a small agree. Next, in your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. I actually do middle agree with that. These days I do. I didn't used to do that because again, I'm like shy to reach out, but most of the time these days I do. Next, if your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back as soon as possible. Disagree. No, I don't care. I'm go with the flow type of person. Next, you're still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. I actually have to middle agree with this. Yes. Yes, even today I was thinking about some of my past mistakes and like kind of getting on my case about it, getting kind of like, oh, come on, Cherie, you could have done better. But yeah, it does happen. It does happen. Not that it happens often, but it does happen from time to time. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. Disagree. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I'm gonna do a middle agree. I've been able to control my emotions a lot as I've gotten older, become more mature, but my emotions still do control me. Yeah, I'm trying to get a better handle on that, but I can't lie. They do. Take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. Do I take a great deal? No. I'll do... This is hard. I do think it's a small disagree, if I'm being totally honest. I think it is a small disagree. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. 100% agree with this, you guys. 100%. Next, when someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Oh my gosh. It's either a small agree or small disagree. Because I used to be like this a lot, but I've like gotten a lot better at just being confident in myself. Small agree. Yeah. Next, you would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Disagree. I had an online job like a year and a half ago. It sucked the life out of me. Yeah, we don't want that. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? No way. That's like my favorite way to spend my time. Next, you feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. Middle agree. Yes. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. 100% agree. Last few questions, guys. You often feel overwhelmed. Small agree. Because like I feel overwhelmed, but I'm like, yeah, this is fun. This is my fun life. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Hard disagree. You are intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Intrigued? Kind of, yes. Because I like to find out about both opinions and like what people are thinking on both sides. I find it interesting. So I'm gonna give it a small agree. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. Honestly, disagree. Like, because I work really hard for like the opportunities that I want. I don't know, I work hard to get the opportunities that I want. So I don't think I'm selfish. I just think, I don't know. I could get hate comments on the way that I'm answering this. Oh my gosh. But honestly, yeah, no, I needed it more. Maybe I'll do a middle disagree. No, I don't know. This is hard. Next, you struggle with deadlines. Like I get everything done usually, but I do it at the last minute. So I'll do a small agree. Next, you feel confident things will work out for you. 100% agree. Yes, I have that positive mindset. I think this also comes with the fact that I'm like, God's gonna work everything out for me. So I do feel confident things will work out for me. My gender is female. And let's see my results, you guys. Dude, if it's something different than what I thought this whole time, I'm gonna be so mad because usually I take the test so fast, but this time it's taking me like 20 minutes. See results. Oh my gosh, please be what I want it to be. Please be like, okay, we are good. I was very concerned for a minute there. But we are ENFP, baby. This is what I've been for the past few years. The first time I took the test, I actually got INFP, like when I was 17, but that's because I was really shy, so I didn't understand like how much I love talking to people and hang out with people. So I was just really shy. So I had kind of learned to be an introvert, but naturally I'm an extrovert. I gain energy with people. Wow, campaigners are enthusiastic, creative, and sociable free spirits who can always find a good reason to smile. Oh yeah, that's me. That's me, baby. I love this. Okay, next. 68% extroverted. Okay, yeah, it's usually in the 60s when I take this test, so. Extroverted individuals readily enjoy group activities and value social interaction. They tend to be outwardly enthusiastic and express their excitement. Yes, that's me. Yeah. Next, 74% intuitive. Yes, I am very intuitive. I think this is like the most, like out of the 4, like ENFP, I think I am the most intuitive out of all of them. Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded, and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. Yes, like I love theorizing about things. I love trying to like figure things out, and yes, I'm naturally so intuitive. Next. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, 61% feeling. The last time I took this, I was 51% feeling, so pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm actually really proud of this because when I took this a few years ago, I was like 90% feeling. Yeah, so the fact that I'm almost 50-50 with this, like it's almost 60-40, practically 60-40. That makes me feel really happy. I feel like I've been able to balance out my feeling and my thinking mindsets, so I'm very happy about that. Yeah, generally I am more feeling. Feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. Yes. And finally, what? I thought I was more well-rounded than this. What? 94% prospecting. Are you kidding me? I thought I was more well-rounded than this. I'm actually kind of sad. I feel embarrassed right now. I thought okay. Okay. Prospecting, Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and adapting to opportunities. They tend to be flexible, non-conformists who value novelty above stability. Yes, I don't like stability very much. No, I'm so good at improvising, you guys. Like, I remember there was like this COVID scare that happened at my school in like March, and like left and right teachers were getting sick. Things were all over the place. And one day it was like 2 teachers got tested positive, and so we had to completely like change up the classrooms. I had to like go in there and like teach something I didn't even know what I was teaching, and like I did so good at it. All the other teachers were like freaking out, and I was like, let's go, guys. Like, I went into a class I'd never taught before, and I was like, hey guys, what's up? Let's learn some English. And like, it went so well. Like, I was so chill when everyone else was freaking out. So I do think I used to get on my case a lot about how much I am like a procrastinator or something like that, or how I don't like stability. I've gotten on my case about that, but it does come in handy in a lot of situations when things don't go according to plan, when things are chaotic. I actually tell people, I'm like, I thrive in chaos. When things are chaotic all around me, I'm the one who like actually is level-headed. Maybe because my life is always chaotic, but like I'm just like, oh yeah, I got this. Like, it's exciting to me when things kind of don't go according to plan, when things get messed up. I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this. This is an adventure. So yes, I am really good at improvising and adapting to opportunities, and yeah, but I do need to learn a lot how to be more stable for things. So yeah, my battery is running out. Why? We're almost done with this video battery. Come on, bro. Okay, let me see if I can find a battery to change it with. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how much battery this battery pack has in it, but we're gonna hope it has enough to finish this video. 8, okay. I'm hungry. I want a cookie. I have these cookies from work. They're actually like really good. I think there's like coconut in them or something, and like chocolate chip. They're legit, guys. Let me just read you the introduction real quick. Campaigners are true free spirits, outgoing, open-hearted, and open-minded. With their lively, upbeat approach to life, they stand out in any crowd. But even though they can be the life of the party, campaigners don't just care about having a good time. Truth. These personality types run deep, as does their longing for meaningful emotional connections with other people. Yes, that is like 100% me. I love connecting emotionally with people. Like, some people meet me and they kind of see me as like an airhead, or somebody who just like doesn't have a lot of thoughts inside my brain, or just like kind of like a little kid in a way, says the girl wearing braids. Like naive is the word that I would use. Very naive. But I'm not that way. I actually have a lot going on inside my head, and I really like to connect with people, and I think I have a deeper personality, even though I come across as being very like just happy-go-lucky and naive. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all of this, no. I'm just gonna go to the strengths and weaknesses because I think that's very exciting. Oh, and RM is an ENFP apparently from, oh, not his, Namjoon, is that Namjoon from BTS is also ENFP apparently, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, okay, also Peter Parker from the new Spider-Man franchise is also ENFP, so like, heck yeah. Anyway, okay, so strengths and weaknesses. These are my strengths. I'm gonna read them real quick. Curious, perceptive, enthusiastic, excellent communicators, festive, and good-natured. I will take them. I will take all of those strengths. I think I do see a lot of that with me, especially with the perceptive. I've heard this is an ENFP superpower. It says like, They can pick up on even the subtlest shift in another person's mood or expression. Yes, oh my gosh, like in a group, if I'm in a group of people, I will know immediately the person who is feeling the most left out or the person who's getting angry by what somebody's saying. Like, and for me, that's just super natural. I didn't know other people weren't like this, but like in a group, I'm literally just constantly focused on how everybody else is reacting to things and if there's anybody that I need to like talk to or like reach out to make them like feel better or something. And that's not me like trying to like talk myself up or anything. It's just like naturally how I am in a group, which is why sometimes I can be exhausted if the energy in the group is really bad, because then I take it all on myself basically. But yes, I am very, very perceptive, and I think I'm enthusiastic, good communicator. I hope so. Weaknesses, this is where it's like, oh shoot. My weaknesses are that I'm people pleasing, unfocused, disorganized, overly accommodating, overly optimistic, and restless. And I do agree with a decent amount of these. When it comes to people pleasing, like, I don't know, I've kind of shifted my mindset. I'm like, honestly, the only opinion that matters to me is God's opinion of me. So I don't care as much, but I do like people to like me. Like, I do want to be liked, but it's not like my top priority. Unfocused, yeah. Unfocused and disorganized, yes, I am. I 100% like admit, injong, like, yes, I am like that. And I'm trying to turn those weaknesses into strengths. I'm not trying to use it as like, oh yeah, this is my personality type, so it's just how I am. No, I'm trying to like, I try to use my personality type in order to learn how to make my, like figure out my weaknesses and how they can become a strength, basically. That's what I try to do with MBTI. But yes, I am unfocused and disorganized a lot of the time. Sometimes I do get super driven on something that I want to do and then I'm like very focused on getting it done, but just in daily life, I can be unfocused and disorganized. This battery pack's gonna run out. Oh, shiz, no. 어떡하죠? 어떡하지? I don't know. Shoot. Do I have another battery pack? Who knows? Yo guys, it's like an hour later, over an hour later. I just had dinner and called my friend. But anyways, I don't even know where we left off because it's been so long. We were talking about weaknesses, strengths and weaknesses is what I remember. But okay, the restless thing. Yes, I see the restless thing a lot because I don't know, I hate just standing still, sitting still, standing still, sitting still, whatever it is. Yeah. Look, this is what it says about restlessness. With their positive, upbeat attitude, campaigners rarely seem upset or dissatisfied on the outside. But their inner idealism can leave them with a nagging feeling that some major areas of their life just aren't good enough, whether that's their work, their home life, or their relationships. And yes, I am guilty of this. Let me, what happened to my bangs? I don't even know, you guys. Just for fun, I want us to go to the romantic relationships real quick because like I haven't read this in ages, and I've had a lot of like dating experiences within the past few years, so I'm kind of curious now. Let's see what this says real quick. It's hard to overstate just how much campaigners, ENFPs, care about love. This is a passionate, warm, open-hearted personality type 1 that brims with hope and dreams, ideas and experiences, and campaigners bring every ounce of this vibrant energy to their romantic relationships. Yes, it's true. Many campaigners harbor a deep longing to share their lives with another person. As a result, these personalities may feel a bit empty or uninspired when they're single. What? What? Okay, that is not true for me. And you guys might be thinking like, oh no, just because I'm single, I'm saying this, but no. I love the idea of a relationship so much, but like I do not put any of my self-worth or anything like that on relationships. So that's very interesting that says that. Like, and like I don't know, I'm so excited to like find the right guy. But also like I am so happy with where I'm at in my life right now. And just like, I don't know, just like I'm good. Like, of course, like I can daydream. I've definitely daydreamed about finding the right guy and like all the adventures and stuff will go on, but I don't know. I'm still very happy being independent and like being where I'm at in my life right now. And I'm just excited for the day when the right guy does come along or when I find him. Yeah, and I'm very picky when it comes to that. So yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that. I also don't agree with this. Like, what the heck? It says people with this personality type tend to fall in love easily and they fall hard. I don't know. I don't just date someone just to date them. Like, I have to really like a guy to date him. It doesn't happen easily for me. Like, it really doesn't. It takes a long time for my heart to open up. Maybe that's from past relationships. Maybe that could be why. I used to be a lot more open, I think, when I was younger, and then had my first relationship, and especially my second relationship, that no good. And so maybe that also is what changed me into how I am now. Optimists at heart, campaigners are undaunted by the practical challenges and inconveniences of a new partnership. That might explain why they generally don't shy away from long distance relationships. In their minds, physical distance is no match for the power of true love. Yes, actually, I am like that. I am literally like, if it's true love, like nothing's gonna get in the way. I don't care if I have to wait forever. I don't care if there's a long distance part at one point or another. Like, nah. Like, if I fall, I do fall hard, and I am like really, I stick with it no matter what, is what I've noticed for myself. Yeah, I don't know. This is very interesting. I don't know. I'm not really vibing with this, to be honest. This used to be different. They've changed it recently. I think, like, when I think of myself in relationships, again, I really like love the idea of love a lot, but I don't think I have like too idealistic of a mind. I don't know. Like, I love the idea of love, but I am really satisfied until I find it. Yeah. And when I find it, yes, I'm gonna be like the most devoted person ever. That's just how I am. Like, again, my heart does not fall in love easily. I get like little butterflies for guys, but like usually when I get to know them better, the butterflies die away. So in order for me to actually truly develop feelings for a guy, it does take a bit of time for me. And it does take the right guy. Yeah, I think I've only ever really liked a guy like twice in my life. Or 3 times maybe. 3 times. It just takes a long time, but once that happens, like I'm fully devoted. So yeah, that's kind of how it is for me. What this is saying, I don't even know. In Korea, apparently ENFPs are like kumsaba, which means that kumsaba is basically you fall in love really quickly, but you also fall out of love pretty quickly. Like, it's just, which is not me at all. Like, I get interested in somebody, yeah, but then once I get to know them, I'm like, oh yeah, no, never mind. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but anyways, that's a thing. It is now 10 p.m. I'm gonna go work on editing another video and also look at the comments because I just posted a video. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was different from how I usually do my videos, but hopefully it was more of like a chill, fun vibe that you like, I don't know, enjoyed listening to me talk about MBTI, because yes, this is like my hobby. I love it. If there are any other personality tests that you would like me to take, like the Enneagram type, or I don't know if there's any other ones, if there's any other personalities tests. I've taken a lot of them, but like if you could find one that I haven't taken, that might be really fun. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if there's anything else that you'd like me to talk about too. Like, I don't know, I kind of just want to post these videos every so often just as like little chill talks with me about random things, maybe taking a random quiz or test. So yeah, just leave your suggestions in the comments below. And yeah, let me know your personality type. I'm very curious about what your personality type is. Be sure to take the test. I'll leave it in the description below, and then you can comment your results. But take the test honestly, guys. So many people don't take the test honestly. Take it honestly, okay? Just like I did. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and if you can press on the notification button so that you can be notified every time I post a new video. Anyways, I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye guys!